Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Dr. K's Academy. My name is Engineer Rahman Khan. Let's start the lecture number 10. So the lecture outlines are dampness and building. So in this we will define the dampness. After that we will discuss causes of dampness and building, and then effects of dampness, and how to control dampness, and the dampness proofing material. And last, we will discuss damp proofing in building and damage situation. Dampness. So it is the penetration of moisture inside a building to its walls, floors, or roof. Or we can say that dampness in a building refers to the presence of unwanted moisture or water within the structure, such as in a wall, floors, and ceiling. So it can result from several sources like rainwater, rainwater penetration, rising dam from ground, uh, leaking pipes, or condensation. So it can lead to a serious problems like damage to structural material, growth of molds, uh, poor indoor air quality, reduced insulation effectiveness, unhealthy living condition. We will study the causes and effects of the dampness later. So, dampness has been a persistent issues in buildings since ancient times, primarily due to water infiltration from rain, groundwater, or plumbing leaks. As construction techniques evolved, the needs for proper moisture control became more evident to protect building material and ensure occupants' health. So, modern building codes now emphasize damp proofing and waterproofing methods to prevent structure damage and indoor environmental problems. So, the moisture present in air in ground soils or rainwater may penetrate into the building, which may cause damage to various components. And dampness is not only dangerous for the building, but it affects adversely the health of their inhabitants as well. General causes of dampness. So different causes of dampness are the moisture can penetrate inside a building through walls. So red water can seep through cracks, porous material, or poorly sealed joints in external walls. So especially if there is no proper damp proofing course or waterproofing layer. Second one is the floor and foundation. So in floor, groundwater can rise through the floor by capillary action. If there is no damp-proof membrane, particularly in basements or ground-level rooms. The third one is roof. So, damaged roof allow rainwater to penetrate inside, especially around joints, tiles, or flashing where water can easily collect and seep up. Air. So moisture laden air can or humidity in air can enter through gaps around windows, doors, or ventilation system. So leading to condensation in cooler surfaces inside the building. And last one is leakage in water supply and sanitation system. So in this leaking or broken water pipes within walls, floors, or ceiling can introduce significant moisture, causing damp patches, mold, and even structure weakening over time. Rainwater penetration. So rainwater penetration is one of the most common and significant cause of dampness in the building. You can see in the figure. It occurs when rainwater enter the structure through various vulnerable points, especially if proper protection protective measures are not placed. So rainwater can penetrate into the building through its roof. So rainwater can seep through the roofs um, if it is made of porous concrete, has cracks, or suffer from faulty roof treatment. This leads to water entering directly into the building upper structures. The second one is wall. So if the wall are made of porous material, such as certain type of bricks or fully compacted uh, concrete. Rain can be absorbed and transmitted inwards. Additionally, motor joints that are weak or deteriorate can allow water to pass through openings. So, in openings, there's doors, windows, and ventilators. So, gaps or poor ceilings around doors, windows, or ventilation can let rainwater in, especially during wind-driven rain. These areas are often weak points of if not properly sealed or maintained. Joints. So, building have construction joints and expansion joints to allow for movement in construction phases. If these joints are not properly sealed, they can become a direct channel for rainwater to enter. Level upsides and drainage upside. So it is an important factor that can cause damage in building. So if a building is constructed on low ground, rainwater or surface water can collect around it. This water may then seeps into the building through its walls, foundation, and floors, especially if drainage is poor. But if the building is constructed on higher elevation, it can protect from the dampness because in that the water can drain up. So also the type of soils affects how water behaves. Gravelly or sandy soils allows water to drain quickly, but it can still let water reach the foundation. Clay soil, on the other hand, holds water for a long time. This water can rise slowly through walls, floors by capillary action, leading to dampness. So we can say in short that low sides and poor drainage combines with water retaining soil increase the risk of moisture entering in a building. Water supply and sanitation system. So it can be a major cause of dampness in our building if not properly maintained. So when water or sanitation pipe leaks, the water slowly seeps into nearby walls, floors, or ceiling. This leakage often happens due to defective pipes, loose or faulty pipe joints, or broken tap, toilets, or basin. As a result, the wall behind a bathroom or kitchen get damp, showing signs like paint, peeling, stain, or mold growth. If not fixed in time, this can damage the structure and create an unhealthy indoor environment. Climate condition and defective ventilation. So, climate condition in cooled climate, the air inside a building can hold moisture. When this moisture air touches cool surfaces like walls, windows, or ceiling, it cools down and coolness into water droplet. Just like how a cool glass of water gets wet on the outside, this is called condensation, and it can make surfaces damp. Over time, this moisture can lead the mold, peeling, paint, or even damage to the walls. Defective orientation. So, if a building or a wall is not placed in the right direction, it may be more exposed to rainwater splashes and less sunlight. For example, a wall facing the wind and rain may get soaked more often, and if does not receive enough sunlight to dry, it stays wet longer. This poor placement or defective orientation can make the that part of the building more prone to dampness. Entrap moisture, defective material, and construction, which causes of dampness in building. So entrap water. So sometimes during construction, water gets trapped inside the wall, plaster, or concrete. For example, due to wet material or work done in rainy weather. If the walls are not dried properly before finishing, the water can slowly move to the surface over time and cause damp patches or peeling paint. Second one is defective material. So if the building material used like brick, stones, or plaster are very porous, they can absorb water easily from rain or the ground. These materials hold moisture and allow it move to the walls, which cause dampness or interior surfaces. Uh, the third one is a defective construction. So poor workmanship or messing important feature in the building can lead to dampness. For example, improperly uh, sealed joints let water pass through, faulty sunshades or drip courses fails to direct rainwater away from walls, and leaky rainwater pipes or poorly installed plumbing can let water enter the structure. So all these construction faults create weak points where water can enter and cause dampness.